Hi everybody, welcome back. This is your host Gabriel Phoenix, and welcome to another action-packed moment. That's right, let's get it on going. Yeah. So, you're a new player, you just joined, you created your character. Now you need some gold, you need some EXP. Well, in the world of Zell, we got you taken care of. Don't worry about that. But first, if you do like the content and you want to be able to go ahead, so just like and subscribe. It always helps out. So, let's dive into the world of Zell, my Discord server, so that way you as the new player can know how to gain gold and EXP. Oh yeah, that's right. So here you're gonna go into the Ahoy Archipelago, Archipelago. Archipelago. The Ahoy Archipelago is where all the mini games will be present, where you can earn gold as well as EXP to level up your character to get them ready for a venture. We will go over venture in another video because it does take a little bit of time to go over that. So in here, let's go over this and let's look. So in the archipelago, you're going to find the rules. As you can see, it tells you that you will take damage. If you fail, every time you fail, you'll take damage. You'll have to go to the treatment of the hospital. Now, in the mini games themselves, this is the mini game section, you're not going to lose your character to death. They're going to be knocked out, and they will go to the hospital. Once they reach 0, you have two options. You can wait till 12 a.m. Standard Eastern Time, and then automatically you're ready to go out of treatment and go ahead and play mini games again. Or you'll go to the hospital and pay the 20 gold for knockout. For you to go ahead and play again as much as you want. As long as you have the 20 gold, you can keep playing the mini games as long as you want. But you do got to be careful of your HP. There's no way to rest in this game. So unless it's 12 a.m. 12 a.m. is Standard Eastern Time, is when everybody will restore their health, restore their HP. That's when they'll go to sleep in the world of Zell. And that way you guys will be able to heal up, go back to normal. You don't have to pay for the hospital. So the only way to pay for the hospital is if you get knocked out, you pay 20 gold and you're able to continue on with the mini games. Now we're going to go down here and we're going to go over each mini game and how they are played. So the first mini game we'll go over is fishing. Fishing is a lot of fun. It's our most popular game. We're going to start with gold and I'll go over the arena. Arena and wilderness is where you're going to be actually making your EXP and where you're going to be hunting monsters. But the fish right here, when we go fishing, that's part of the mini games, and that's where you're going to make your primary of your gold is through the mini game options. So over in fishing, we're gonna read the instructions. You know, fishing is a wisdom. It uses on your wisdom modifier, so your modifiers will be allowed to be used, and you will be able to go. So the way how fishing goes is that we need to roll a 15 or higher. So we're gonna go 1 R and then 1 D plus my wisdom modifier of my character. So for right now, we're just going to go ahead and do a +1. I'm going to press enter. And right there, look, I got a 20. And I'm able to go ahead. Now, you can also use the D&D website. On the character sheets, they do have dice there. Once you're registered in our campaign, you can use your character sheet dice, or you can use the bot. Some people don't like the bot. Some people say that the bot gives them low rolls. Not true. It's just, luck. Sometimes poor luck. But sometimes people feel more comfortable using the website dice. Saying they get better chances and better reasonable effects on that, when other people just want to use the bot themselves. So here I got a fish, right? I rolled the fish. Now I got to roll a 1d6 to see if I can pull it in or if it escapes. So I'm going to then go ahead and go excitement point R, a 1d6. And right here. So it is an odd number. Any odd number means the fish got away. Any even number means that I actually caught the fish. And according to the even number that I got, the value is what type of fish I got. So let's try again. We're going to go ahead and copy this just in case. Go ahead and copy. Boom. And now let's see if we can do this again. Boom. I roll. I didn't catch it. So I go ahead again. I didn't catch anything. I need a 15 or higher to catch a fish. So I'm going to roll. Boom. I caught another fish. Awesome. Awesome. I got a 17 that time. I'm going to go ahead and roll my 1d6. Oh, I did that wrong. 1d6. There you go. Boom, I caught a fish. All right. So I was able to bring in the line and I was able to bring in the type of fish. And I got a 2. A 2 is a red face ahoy fish. And what this fish does is that during my bonus action, I can eat it and able to heal up 2 HP. Or if I'm just doing mini games in the town and my HP is low, I can eat the fish. It does give me an option to eat it and I can heal up. Because the only way how to heal in the city and during the mini games is actually only through items. You cannot use spells to heal yourself. Only items are allowed to heal yourself between mini games and arena fights. So fish is actually one of the best things to use to heal yourself as a new player. Or you can use healing potions or a potion of healing to able to, recover your hit points. But fishing is one of the best things to do when you want it. So that's how you do fishing. That's how the reward. So let's go on to the next one here. This is cooking. Cooking is one of our hardest mini games, but one of the most fun ones. So you're gonna go ahead and face the mighty Chef Gordon the Orc. Now this orc is the baddest orc in all of Ahoy. He is the best chef, and nobody can defeat him in his talents of cooking. Delicious bacon all the way to beef. So, as a player, you're going to go ahead and challenge him on his cooking show. He's out there willy-nilly telling everyone, top my cooking skills, but if you don't impress him, he will give you a knuckle sandwich. He will make sure you eat your words. So, that's how mostly Chef Gordon, the orc, is going to be. So, let's go ahead and try to play the game. What we're going to need to do is read right here. So first we're going to need Elite Mess Kit. It's just a mess kit you buy from the shop in Armis item shop. You can buy one easy for 5 gold. It tells you right here. And then you'll have to make 3 dishes. So each dish is going to require your charisma, which you're going to need a 15 or higher on charisma. Now for this, the character I'm going to be using, I'm just going to do a +1 so you guys can understand the idea. So I need to get a 15 or higher. For every successful dish I make, I get a D10. At the end of my 3 dishes, I roll whatever D10s I have and I see what kind of score I land. So let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go ahead and roll for my cooking. All right, my first one, I failed horribly. I'm going to take damage. I get punched for failing. Not punched for failing. I get burned. I was cooking. I burned myself. Oh, the flame, the oil's in my eye. Ah, it's terrible. Terrible dish. This is terrible. All right, now for the second one. All right, let's see if we get better. All right, this time I was successful. I made a great dish. I got an 18. That's over 15. I get a D10. Let's go ahead and do it again. All right, this is my final dish. I need a D10. I do it. No, I failed. So I get 1 D10. So now I got to roll my D10. So I'm going to go roll 1R, 1 D10. And I got a 5 points. Now, this right here is terrible. I already know. That's my judge score. So the judges ate my food. They gave me 5. So under 10 points, I automatically receive a punch in the face. So I get 5 damage. Chef Gordon the orc, he's not very happy at all, and is saying my cooking is terrible, terrible. Come back when I have some real talent. So that's what Chef Gordon, the orc, is gonna say. Now you can get a perfect 30 points. It's very hard, but if you do, you'll get 200 gold. And then, of course, average score people get is 20 to 24. Those are the average points right there. And then, of course, 15 to 19 is a good points too, which is people get for 10 gold. Because, he was kind of impressed. So he just gives you 10 gold for, giving him some entertainment for your troubles. So the next one we're going to do, this will require a mount. So you need to go actually to Penny Stable right here. Read the rules. He's going to give you, Tuki is the one that's actually doing this. So Tuki and his son Kenny, they are the Toucan family. And they are controlling the area for racing. They are the ones who host all the Ace Rider racing for the aerial. You can race against each other in this server. If you find a couple of people you want to put together and start racing, you can do that as well. So Tuki helps people understand how to race, how to do aerial dives, and be able to fly. After all, he's a toucan. He's a naturally to the air, and he loves the wind. So this is what this feature is about. This is going to be using your dexterity. Now, if you haven't noticed, all the mini games are going to be targeting to what your character's specialty is. There's dexterity, there's charisma, wisdom, strength. All that is going to be showing you like what minigame you should primarily be focusing on and trying to get your character's best. But doesn't mean, +5 is the max. It doesn't mean that just because you are doing great, you can actually win, because sometimes people have +5 and they absolutely lose out and they just take terrible rolls. But that's the fun thing about mini games, is that you never know. You just get a small advantage, but hopefully in the end you win big. So with the win writing, when you do the win writers, you're going to go ahead and you're going to roll 5 1d20s, and you're going to need a 15 or higher dexterity to able to win. Now, at the end of it, you're going to see how many rolls that you got successfully. If you fail a roll, you will take 2 damage. So make sure you read that. Now, if you don't have wings, you will need a winged beast mount, which you can get for penny, because Tuki gives you a discount for 10 gold. And you can read into pennies and see how that is. So here, what we're going to do is we have a +1 in dex. I'm just going to say, you're going to go ahead and we're going to roll. We need a 15 and higher. We're going to have to write 5 of them. So our first successful one, we got it. Okay. Next one, we're going to go again. Oh, we failed in a natural 1. That sucks. All right. Let's do it again. All right. We passed. We got a critical. Look at that. We got a net 20. We got a net 1. Now we got a net 20. We got it. Okay. Our next one we're going to do, we failed that one. And now for our final result. Can we pull it up? No. So we only get 2 that are successful and 3 that are failures. So we're going to go back in the rule and look at what score we got. You got second to last place and will not receive any rewards. Sorry, but don't worry. Practice makes perfect. That's good old Papa Tuki there for you. Yes, he's preferred to call Papa Tuki. Yeah, a lot of people in the server will call him Papa Tuki. So that's how he is. He's very very charismatic person. So now we're gonna go with the opposite of charismatic. This is Edgar. This is Edgar. Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe. Cock the Raven has say. Yes, that's where Edgar comes from. Edgar, he's a Kenku. He's a raven. and pretty much is he loves poetry. He wants to face people with haiku battles, and you're going to be able to go in there, and we're going to be able to roll for what we need to do. So it is 5 D20s, but here, let me edit this real quick. 5 1D20s. And we're going to go ahead and do our whole alphabet on that. So we have to write 5 of them. This is using our intelligence score. So from the intelligence score, we're going to roll. And each word, depending on what we get, gets a value. And then at the end of each word, once we put all that together, we will add our intelligent bonus. So let's go over to see how that's done. So we got 5 of them. So we're going to roll for 1, 16, 6, 18, 4, and 14. So we're going to go 16, 6, 18, 4, and 14, right? So we're going to take this, copy, and then now we're going to go over this chart right here. So what did I say? 16 is delicious. So we're going to go with delicious. 6 is of. And then 18 is sweet. And then 4 will be plain. And then our last letter is 14, which is what? So delicious of sweet plain what? So we're going to add our points. Each word actually has a value to it. So delicious is going to give me 6 points. And then we got of. Of gives me 5 points, would bring us to 11. And then we have sweet. Sweet will give us a whopping 8. That'll bring us to 19. Then we have plain. Plain will give us 7 points, would bring us to 26. And then we have what. And what would give us 4 points, which gives us 30 right there. So 30 points. We're going to look here. Okay, so we have 21 to 30. So we're going to take 10 damage. Such a disappointment. He slaps me with his staff. Yeah. I got nothing, man. Nothing. So that's Edgar for you. Edgar. Why do I want to say Edgar? Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar. For some reason, I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but I know it's I'm kind of saying it right and wrong at the same time, but it doesn't matter. So that's how you do it with the Kenku Haiku. That right there is how you play the game on that mini game. It's really fun. We do change the words every month. I actually do have to change the words today. And every month it's always something new and it's different. Just depends on the subject. So we'll go into our next one here, and we have swimming. So swimming is with Splash, and you're going to face his pet seal. Your whole principle is just to race, get into first place. He'll pay you. Now, what's great about swimming is that it is free. There is no items that you need to use for swimming, but it does use your constitution. So if you don't have a lot of constitution, it may not be the best for you. So the way how swimming goes is that you're going to roll 5 1d6 now. So every time you get an even number, you are successful. And every time you get an odd number, you take 3 damage and you fail that lap. So you get exhausted, and then that's why you take the damage. And depending on how many laps you complete will determine the place you are. Once you complete all your laps, you will add your Constitution mod bonus to that number to see how many laps you completed altogether. So if you're a big strong man and you're able to like have a lot of HP and a lot of Constitution, a lot of endurance, you'll do better in this. So let's go ahead and see what we do. So this is going to be 1d6. So we're going to go ahead and R1d6. We're going to go ahead and complete that. And then we're going to enter. So that's our first one. Second. So far we got 2 laps. Oh, we failed our third one. Oh, we failed the 4th one. We got 1 more lap. Or is it 3 laps? Let me see here. No, it's 5 laps. Okay, 5 laps. I had to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our 5th lap. And we got 3 laps. Awesome. Now we only got a +1. So let's see what we got here. We got 3 laps completed with +1. That means 4. So you did your best, but it wasn't good enough. You didn't place in the contest. So I sucked. So right there, I didn't place really good at all in the contents or anything like that. So I didn't earn any gold. Oh well, I have to do better next time. This is why I said with players of high constitution, you'll probably do better because you'll be able to get that natural 4 +3, even +5, and get those gold for you right there. So let's go on to the mini game. Let's see. This is Treasure Hunt. Now, Treasure Hunt is our second most famous game. A lot of people farm Treasure Hunt, especially most people who have a lot of strength. This is the strength 1 itself, but you got to be careful because there is mimics and you will take tons of damage. So that's the whole entire thing about Treasure Hunt, is that you got to be able to be on top of things. So right here, we can roll our even or odd number. So we'll roll 1d6 first, and then we'll roll a 1d20. Depending on the d20, which will add our strength modifier, will tell us what we earned or what we find. If we roll a even on a 1d6, that means we found a great spot to start digging. If we roll a odd on a 1d6, that means we have to try again because we didn't find nothing in that spot. So, and you can buy the minor pick for 2 gold points, which is fine. We just hope we not find a mimic. So, you can see some people are taken to the hospital right here. So right here, we're going to roll. We didn't find nothing, so we got to do it again. We didn't find nothing. I can't find a damn thing. I found a place. Oh, hallelujah. So we're going to go ahead, and you're going to go and roll like so. I have a +1 in strength. This is just an example. So I'm going to roll. Boom, I got a 4. Let's see what we got. All right, I got a 4. I found a mimic and I take 20 damage. Oh. I took 20 damage. Yes, I just got myself beaten up. And I'm the one that made the game. So that's pretty much it. If you roll higher than a 15 on your strength, you're going to always find gold. If you roll under a 15, you're going to find a mimic and it's going to beat you up. So +5 is the maximum that you do on the minigames. Great thing to find. Massive gold. Really, really good. Now, how to gain EXP. As a new player, you are actually going to gain EXP through a couple of things. One is through the quest board. The quest board has a couple of tasks that you can do. You can gain EXP, which I highly recommend following. 2 is going back in the minigames and going to Wilderness. Now, Wilderness is pretty simple. What you're going to do is when you're in the Wilderness, you need a hunting trap. So you need to buy it at the item shop. You definitely need a hunting trap, and they're 5 gold a piece. You're going to go ahead into encounters. You're going to find a monster according to your level. So here is what, if you're level 1 to 2, your CL level should be 0 to 2. And that right there is the monster level for that. Now, I'm not gonna go over too much because we would have to find a monster and send it. But pretty much is you're gonna find a monster in the accounting tab on D&D Beyond. Uh, Here I'll show you guys what that is. I need a page to open up. Let's go to here. Go to your character sheet. Let's click on here. So from there, you're going to go ahead and we're going to activate this real quick. Can you guys see that? Okay, there you go. So we're going to go ahead and show this right here. Boom, boom. There you go. So from when you do the wilderness, you're going to go into the encounter tabs. That's going to be in tools. Go to encounters. And then from here, you're going to be able to see what kind of monsters you want to fight. What you want to do is go to filters. So I'm level 1, or let's say I'm level 2, right? My CL level is from 0 to 2. So I'm going to reduce this here. And I'm going to go look for a monster by clicking on my CR level. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look. Let's see. Oh, I want to fight a fox. But how much EXP I'm going to get for a fox? 10 EXP. That's not good enough. I need 300 EXP to level up from 1 to 2. And I need about 600 or 900 EXP to level up to 2. So I don't know if I want to fight a fox. So let's go and let's do something. Maybe I need something stronger. Maybe I need to fight something that is stronger and something on my level. So let's go ahead. There's a lot of level 0s, by the way. So it is very, very friendly. So you're going to go over here and you're going to go, maybe I want to fight. Let's try a challenge rating 1, right? I'm going to go challenge rating 1. Oh, look, here's a scarecrow. Oh, yes, 200 EXP. Yeah, I want to fight the Scarecrow. It has Terrifying, and it's immunity to frighten, poison. There's some resistant. I don't know if I want to fight the Scarecrow anymore. It looks like it's a pretty hard enemy. Maybe I'll fight a half ogre. Look at that. Okay, perfect. He has no resistance, nothing, only dark vision. And yeah, it looks like his damage is pretty decent. So I am just going to go and fight this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this link here for this monster. So I'm going to click on the monster. Hold on. Oh, there you go. I'm going to click on the view detail page. Sorry about that. I'm going to click on the view detail page. I'm going to go ahead and copy this paste. So I'm going to go here. We're going to remove this. I'm going to go back here. And I'm going to go blank. And I'm going to copy this template here. I'm going to hunt. I'm going to go ahead and paste this right there. It's called a half ogre. Right? That's what I got. Half ogre. Let's see here. There's my dogs again. Yes, half ogre. I forgot to put the A and the G is backwards. There you go. I just put my name, testing, right? I press enter. There you go. Now I'm ready to start a battle like normal. If you don't know how to battle or how to start a battle, it's okay. Just go over here to the combat guidelines. There's a wonderful video right here that we use that's 5 minutes, and it really tells you everything you need to know. If you still need help, contact a DM or a player. They will go over the steps for you. We're very new player friendly. We love helping out. I don't mind taking over as a monster and fighting you, so that way you can learn how to do combat. It is a really great way to learn how to fight in this wilderness and also the arena. Now, in the wilderness, once a monster is very low HP, then what's going to happen is you have to roll. If the monster is 15 or under, after taking damage, you're going to roll 1d6. If that monster succeeds with an even number, it runs away and escape. Just like Pokemon. You know, if you're hitting a monster, if you're hitting a Pokemon, they get low life, boom, they escape. You don't get any EXP for that. So you're going to have to start over again and try. So use your brain to try to figure out, how can I position this monster? Can I stun this monster? Can I ensnare this monster? What abilities I have? Wilderness is more for people who are like rogues, rangers, people who have the abilities to trap their targets without them fleeing. If you're somebody like, well, I'm a barbarian, I'm a paladin, you know, or I'm somebody like a fighter and I fight headstrong, go to the arena. The arena is for you. The arena, all you have to do is roll for an audience. You roll 1d4. That would be you gain -2 if you like that. You battle normal, or the audience shout your name and you get better hit rolls. You know, that's what it is. And then you're gonna go in the arena and you're gonna fight it out. You know, we have some people here. They fight it out. They challenge just like this. You're gonna challenge. Boom. And then you just fight until you defeat, and you'll get your EXP. Now the monster will fight. A lot of these people who are doing it on their own, they're very experienced. They played D&D before, so they're able to self-battle fairly, and we make sure we monitor that too as well, making sure the players are actually using the monsters correctly and not just saying, hey, the monster is running around, you know, he just moves, he doesn't attack, and he's just allowing me to attack you. That doesn't fly. So there is an action that you have to do in each move, and again, check the combat guidelines, and you'll be able to find all those answers. If not, always ask a player or a DM; they'll help you out more than happy. And that is it, guys. That is the mini game section. Once you're getting enough EXP or anything else, head to the adventure and start joining the Rift. Discover, and then continuing on to new lands. That's all for now. My next video will be about raids and adventures and how to do them and how to fight. So that way you guys can have a great time. Thank you for watching. This is Gabriel Phoenix signing out.